your MES portal, once you have created the work order, checked all the cabinets and enabled them for manufacturing, on the left hand side, you can see an output section. Please remember that only cabinets which are enabled for manufacturing will have the outputs available for them. So herein you can see board layout is one of the outputs that you can generate. When you select the same, your board layout gets generated now. Herein on the left side you can see the number of boards that are required. I have two boards. So the first board you can see that it's 16 BWR ply Acacia Exodus for internal and external, and in the second board there must be a material change. So you can see the external finish has now changed to cambric grey. So this is a different type of board now. In each of the boards there are multiple sheets that are there as per the optimization that has been done. You can see in board 2 there are two sheets. This is the first sheet and you can flip to the second sheet as well. In this way you can view all the sheets here. You can go into whichever board type and the sheet that you want by clicking on the same. Here you can see the visual representation of the board, and similarly on the right side you can see the details of the board. Herein if you zoom in you can see the panel details in terms of length, width, thickness, saw width, margin, horizontal and vertical, utilization and grain direction, whether it's grain sensitive. If it's grain sensitive then it will be defined whether it's vertical or horizontal, and the core material internal and external. The important part here is the utilization as well. So you can see out of the 100% of the board, 71.2% has been the utilization for this board. As per the optimization process, this utilization will be shown for each of the sheets so that you can understand how much material is being used. Similarly, the next thing is your reference and annotations here. So you can see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 panels that are allocated here. You can see these are 7 panels. Each of them has a color indicating it. So you can zoom into the visual representation here and understand which panel you are looking at. For each of the reference, you have an annotation which is your cabinet number dot your panel number. So C2P1 meaning cabinet 2 panel number 1, and the cut dimensions of the same is specified next to it so that you can check. The same is also shown here so that you can cross verify if required, and this cabinet annotation is what will help you refer that particular panel across your cut list, board layout, panel labels and CNC outputs. So this is constant and it will help you understand which panel you are checking or referring to. So this is your board layout. You also have the option here on the right of download. So you can select the same and you have the option of download in PDF if you are using the manual option, or you can download KDT NC files if you are using a CNC machine for your cutting. So if I click on download PDF, so you can see it will ask you an option of whether you want to download the current sheet only or all the sheets of this current board or all these sheets across all boards, and if you want to include the fulfillment tags here as well. So you can select all sheets across all boards for example and download. Now a download is triggered here and you can see I'll open this in PDF. So here in my PDF option, firstly I'll get the summary of the number of boards, the details of the boards that are required, and after that each board, as I had shown you, the board cutting, visualization and the details of the board. You can see this is your output. Similarly, you have the other option also of download in kdt.nc file. So you have to specify the board thickness here, and you have to also specify whether you want the board layout in a PDF format as well to cross check it probably. So here you can click on download accordingly. And you can see that I have a download in .nc format.